All right, good evening. All right, sorry for that, the feedback. Okay, so I guess we're good. So let's start. Okay, so welcome and good evening and good afternoon to Germany. Okay, so welcome to the International Partnership and Collaboration Meeting between the AICR or the Amicale Internationale du Chef de Reception and the Sea Hotel from Germany, and between St. Dominic College of Asia, School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management Department meeting. All right. So for our agenda for this afternoon and evening, we'll be talking about the presentation of SDCA administrators and representatives, and also about the SDCA and SHTM, then presentation of the linkage partner, and then presentation of partnership agenda, matters of partnership and open forum if we have questions from both parties, and then synthesis by Dr. Wendell Balapag. All right. So for the presentation of St. Dominic College of Asia, Philippines, I will be the one to present this. My name is Cornelio P. Aguilar Jr. Sir. I am the Institutional Linkage Officer of St. Dominic College of Asia. Okay. So let me start off with the academic pillars of our institution. Of course, we are being headed by our dynamic college president, Dr. Gregorio A. Andaman Jr. And then alongside with him, he is being assisted by our two vice presidents. So for our vice president for academic affairs, we have Dr. Mary Nelly T. Roa. And of course, we have here on board our vice president for research, extension, and linkages. We have Dr. Nilda W. Balsitas. And we have our deans for the 4 schools of St. Dominic College of Asia. For the School of Health, Science, and Professions, we have Dr. Joel G. Matamis. For the Dean of the School of Arts, Sciences, and Education, we have Dr. Philip C. Quezon. For the Dean of the School of Business and Computer Studies, we have Dr. Gerald G. Ocan. And of course, for the School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management, we have Dr. Jovid Maricardi Marana. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if she will be on board, but we invited her. Hopefully, she will be able to join us later today. And of course, yours truly, I am the officer of the Institutional Linkages and Networking. I am Cornelio P. Aguilar Jr. And we have here on board our officer in charge for the School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management, Professor Melbert P. Animas. Hi, sir. And our program chair for the Hospitality Management, we have Dr. Wendell L. Galapate. Hi, ma'am. And for our program chair for the Tourism Management Program, we have Professor Alvin G. Yumo. Hi, sir. All right, so for the International Partnership and Collaboration Meeting, we have here the brief information about the St. Dominic College of Asia. So for you to know more about our institution, okay, so please watch this video. Moment.
The story of St. Dominic College of Asia is a shining example of what a dedicated family operation. In 2003, 12 years after the realization of the Dream Hospital, St. Dominic Medical Center in Cavite, St. Dominic College of Arts and Sciences was founded, initially offering programs in caregiving and Bachelor of Science in Nursing in collaboration with SAMC. St. Dominic has evolved into a full-fledged collegiate institution with 4 schools: School of Health Science Professions, School of Arts, Sciences and Education, School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management, and School of Business and Computer Studies. In 2007, the college embarked on an ambitious long-term goal which aims to achieve a university status within the next 20 years. Preparations towards accreditation of the academic programs was pursued in earnest. Rebranding strategies were also explored to make the college more relevant, responsive, and congruent with the current trends and practices of a highly globalized educational system. In 2009, St. Dominic College of Arts and Sciences was officially renamed as St. Dominic College of Asia. The change of name was made to allow the college to grow and provide more room for expansion in its programs and services in the years to come. This change redounds to the benefit of the students as it will eventually give them positional advantage in the crowded workplace in the competitive world, for its name reflects the global standards the college stands for. Highlights of this academic transformation includes the launch of the Basic Education Unit. And Level 1 accreditation of Business Administration, Information Technology, Education, Psychology, Hospitality Management, and Nursing programs by the Philippine Association of Colleges and Universities Commission and Accreditation in 2014. SDCA continues to strive in achieving excellent service and program offerings. The International Organization for Standardization was awarded to SDCA as a highlight of the 11th founding anniversary. In response with the 2015 ASEAN integration and backed up by our impressive track record in higher education, SDCA reaffirmed our leadership by keeping up with the changes in the Philippine education system. The launch of our progressive and industry-responsive senior high school in 2016. Same year, SDCA Graduate School offered Master in Business Administration and Master of Arts in Psychology, proved to the community indeed walked the talk. Through the leadership of Dr. Nilda W. Balsicas, SDCA is working towards the Institutional Sustainability Accreditation and achieved the PACOCOA Level 3 accreditation in the occasion of SDCA's 15th year in 2018. Another milestone marks the crystal year of the institution as SDCA opened the 11-story Greg Dom Building 3. With the dynamism of SDCA's industry-seasoned faculty and administrators, the institution was able to achieve various recognition in academics. In the areas of linkages, SDCA continues to have strong relationships with industry partners and academic networks. SDCA's vision to become autonomous status is the mission in the years to come, alongside with the efforts to be recognized as center of development. St. Dominic College of Asia continues to accomplish for the past 15 years is a testimony of its core values of service, dynamism, competence, and accountability. Because in St. Dominic College of Asia, we revolutionized education.
Yeah, sorry for that. So that sums up the 17 years or fruitful years of St. Dominic College of Asia rolled into one video. So I hope that you enjoy that. So that is the success and the goals that we have achieved for the past 17 years. And to tell us more about the School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management, we have on board Professor Melbert V. Animas to discuss the ins and outs of St. Dominic School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management. Sir?
Okay, am I audible?
Yes, sir, Mel.
Okay. So good evening here in the Philippines and good afternoon there in Germany. Good afternoon, Sir Arian Royla. Okay, I have the privilege to share with you what the School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management can offer. The School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management aims to address the increasing global demand of the hospitality and tourism management professionals by offering competency-based learning experiences to our students and to ensure the efficient delivery of quality education and training programs. So our program was modified out of passion for continuous innovation in response to market-driven opportunities locally and internationally. The School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management is envisioned to be one of the leading schools in the country, which aims to produce globally competitive graduates by harnessing student skills through experience-based learning, imbued with service, dedication, and competence. Next slide. For the mission of the School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management, our mission is to provide hospitality and tourism management students the competency needed by our stakeholders, specifically our industry partners, our students, our local and international academic and international partners, and more, through providing them industry-based training, market-driven programs, and value-laden activities. In terms of, next slide, sir. In terms of professional affiliation, okay, the School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management is affiliated in the different professional academic organizations here in the country. We are an active member of the different professional organizations, such as the Cavite Technical, Vocational, and Livelihood Association, the Union of Filipino Tourism and Educators, the ARME, AHEP, HRAP, COREP, PTAA, and Team Philippines. Next slide, sir. Next slide, sir. In terms of international affiliations, these are the sum of our international partners. We are an active partner with Centara Grand in Bangkok. We're also an active partner with Best Western Hotel and Resort and Johnny Rockets in the United States of America. We are also affiliated with Work Skills International Australia, by Urbana, Saturn Hotel in Thailand, Anna Air, and Star Cruises. Next slide, sir. In terms of academic international affiliations, we are a partner of Daffodil International University, Seco Labina Persada in Bandung, Indonesia, Bermud University in Turkey. We are also a partner of Azam University in Islamabad, Pakistan, Shangyang Vocational Technical College in China, Istanbul Aydin Universities in Turkey, Nagasaki International University in Nagasaki, Japan, Universitas Brawijaya in Indonesia, and as well as National University. Next, sir. In terms of market-driven program, the School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management offers the Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management and the Tourism Management following the Commission on Higher Education, or CHED, and Technical Education Commission and Skills Development Authority, or TESDA, okay, wherein we interface the curriculum for our Hospitality and Tourism Management program. Next slide, sir. The curriculum offering exceeds with the minimum requirements set by the Commission on Higher Education. We are offering Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, specializing cruise line operation. Okay. So if you want to discover an extraordinary learning adventure through local and international immersion programs powered by strong industry partnership and linkages, the Hospitality Management Program specializing cruise line operation, and next slide, sir, and culinary arts and kitchen operation is a great choice for our students. Eventually, our students or our graduates will be employed as front desk operator, a chef, catering and convention manager, maitre d', butcher, uh, hotel sales and marketing coordinator, a butler, probably, restaurant server or food attendant, bartender, and more. Our hospitality management program also boosts with an international program from Australia, which is the Work Skills International Australia. If ever the students will be taking Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, specializing culinary arts and kitchen operation, okay, which actually embedded or integrated within the curriculum for culinary. It is a unique feature that gives our students an international certification and at the same time a recognition, wherein it is a clear-cut edge, securing the opportunities for our graduates to work locally and internationally. Okay, our institution offers a ladder-raised program for Bachelor of Science in in Hospitality Management, as well as for the Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management, wherein our students will be required to undergo exit competencies and take the national certification, the national assessment and certification under Philippine Qualifications Framework. Our programs are also attuned to the needs of times where certification programs are integrated into our curriculum. Extensive exposure to our students in terms of on-the-job training, okay, or immersion or other exposure program will also be implemented through careful selection of our OJT placement. And a lot of innovation has been added to this carefully planned and well thought of the program. Next slide, sir. We are also offering a short program commonly known as Certificate 4 in Commercial Cookery with Patisserie Unit. This is a program that we are affiliated with Work Skills International Australia. And last program is and lastly, with our Masters in Hospitality Management, which we'll be offering very soon, wherein you will learn from world-renowned scholars and industry experts at one of the top graduate programs in the country. So this will advance the career of the students to a higher level as they continue improving their career portfolio. So in addition, the School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management is also a home to impactful research centers and institutes, and collectively provides excellent opportunities for our students to get involved in different research projects. Next, sir. So the School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management is also geared towards internationalization and globalization of education. So listed below are some of the initiatives of the School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management Department, wherein we are engaged into student internship abroad program during the pre-pandemic. Okay, we're also conducting different international webinars, just like what we had last October 4. So we are very fortunate to have Sir Arian Royla being one of our international speakers. Thank you, sir, for that. We're also providing our students an international certification and trainings and research presentations and collaboration. We're also engaging into mobility and cultural exchange program, faculty and staff immersion program. We're also offering English proficiency program for non-English country. We are also offering or initiating customized education program. And finally, we're doing a local and international community extension projects. Last slide, sir. So recently, SDCA was granted the regulated status by the Philippine Government Commission on Higher Education, or commonly known as the CHED. It is actually a recognition given to the higher educational institution that consistently exemplifies quality education. Okay, this coming December, the hospitality management program will be subjected to level 3 re-accreditation from the Commission on Accreditation, which is PACUCOA, and institutional accreditation status by the Federation of Accrediting Agencies of the Philippines, or PAA. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor Melbert V. Animas, for a very intuitive presentation about the SHTM department. Before we continue, Sir Aryan, I would like you to meet our school dean, Dr. Jovid Maricar Moranan. She's on board right now. Hi, Dean. Good evening po.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening po. So let's go ahead and continue po. Okay. So with that po, we would like to welcome our guest for tonight and for this afternoon from the Sea Hotel in Germany, and of course from the Amicale Internationale du Chef de Reception. Okay, I hope that I pronounced that correctly, Sir Aryan. Okay, so Mr. Aryan Rolle. Hi, sir.
Hello, good evening to the Philippines. It's a big pleasure to be able to speak in front of all of you, and congratulations on this wonderful presentation. It must be an honor to work for this fantastic college, and you can be very proud of the huge variety you're offering to so many students out there. And I can see that you're developing in the right direction. So expanding your portfolio, building skyscrapers, scrapers, etc. So looks very good and positive what you're doing there. So congratulations. Would you like me to start with a potential future collaboration, if that's okay?
Yes, sir. Whatever floats your boat, sir. Go ahead.
Great. So before I'm going to share my screen, I'd like to, well, invite you to basically a couple of different opportunities with regards to collaboration, because I can see that there's lots of potential for future collaboration between you, your college, but also the AICR, the world's best receptionist as a competition of the AICR, and obviously the possibility for you alumni to get experience in Europe or anywhere around the world, because what I understand is that your degrees are certified, they are accredited by the state from what I see, so that there are opportunities for your alumni to get experience abroad. And I will also add this to my invitation for future collaboration. But I'm going to start off with the AICR and give you a little bit of background of what the AICR is all about, and where I see potential synergies. So now I'm just going to open this. Boom. All right. Okay, so I hope that you can see my screen. Before I'm going to show you the video, which really portrays the beauty of the AICR, is I'm going to basically introduce it to the AICR. The AICR is a French abbreviation. You have already tried your best in obviously saying what it is, what it means. It's Amicale Internationale des Chefs de Réception et Sous-Directeurs des Grands Hôtels, which is obviously French, and it basically means a friendship network or a friendly network of hotel managers, of front office managers on a global scale. And it basically contains a social network based on friendship of hoteliers around the world, currently consisting of more of 1,000 members. We are currently represented, actively represented in 17 countries. So when we click on here, we actually see our current portfolio. So we are represented in Europe, but also in Asia and in Australia. So not very far away from the Philippines. We are, for example, represented in Singapore. We are represented in Australia, where we do have active members. So what do? We have a couple of pillars within the AICR where we are very proud of. One of them is the talent development pillar. We are focusing on talent development, meaning that we are looking at the world's best receptionists out there. We are looking for them. We are putting them in one competition, and then we are obviously following their exciting journey within the hospitality field. So we see them where they start as early receptionists, then obviously they will be promoted to supervisors, managers, eventually directors. In my background, I was exactly the same. In 2013, I was part of the national competition, the Receptionist of the Year competition in the UK. Yeah, so the United Kingdom. I represented a hotel as a receptionist in London. I joined the competition, and then AICR basically guided me the way towards the general management, right? So wherever I went, my career steps, AICR was always kind of in the background, and they supported me in developing, in growing within the hospitality field internationally. And we are still using that AICR pillar, that educational, that talent development pillar, as one of our focus groups within the AICR network. So this is one key component of our philosophy, is talent development. The other field is education. We understand that we have that need to educate our people, to develop our people in the field of hospitality knowledge, in the field of leadership knowledge, and so on and so forth, which is why we are more and more focusing on the educational aspect. We are providing certificates such as the leadership certification, which you see here on the right-hand side. It's a one-year course we are offering to our members at a very discounted rate, or we are also offering scholarships to future leaders. It will be 100% financed by the AICR, because we understand that the financial means are not always there, especially when you think about countries which are still to be developed with regards to hospitality, where we say we want to give people from, let's say, Estonia or from Poland the chance to learn from industry leaders. So we are offering a leadership certification to selective members. And this means that the educational aspect is something we really want to have in our AICR portfolio as well. Last but not least, the third aspect of the AICR is the social aspect. We are human beings, and we work actively in the hospitality industry in different fields. It may be at the reception and guest relations, in reservations, in sales. Some others work in schools as teachers, as mentors, etc. So everyone works in their silos, and we understand that we want to foster the social network of the AICR. We want to basically connect people from all around the world, that they understand, that they learn from each other, that they exchange ideas, that they exchange best practices. Some hotels, they have a great idea in Paris, but it's a shame that these great ideas stay in Paris and France. And we want to kind of build bridges, intercultural bridges, and obviously create synergies that everyone learns from each other, which is why the AICR comes with their own social media network. We have created our very own app where we are able to exchange ideas, and where you can just send a message to the hotel manager of the Burj Al Arab in Dubai and say, hey, how do you do? Like what is your SOP on a perfect check-in? Or how do you treat your your small guests, your underage guests, etc. So these are the three main pillars AICR is all about. But before I'm going to talk more about it, I'm going to show you this little video. I really find I'm going to do that. Wait, sorry. Okay, here's YouTube integrated. Wait. One sec, I'm just going to reopen it. So this video is going to show the last international event, which was held in Warsaw in Poland in 2020, just before COVID started. We have the next international get-together planned in April 2022 in Baden-Baden in Germany. I'm going to show you this video first because it really explains what AICR is all about. It explains you the talent development part. It explains you the educational part, but also it really shows you that the social aspect is something what really is important for us as well. Enjoy. I hope you can hear the sound. Yeah, you can.
The thing that I personally find extremely, well, let's use that word, exciting, is that we have very, very talented young people. I have been with the AICR for the last, let's say, over 3 decades. The AICR and the amical spirit, the friendly spirit that we promote in our association is something that I have in my blood. Competition itself usually takes place on Thursday, and it is a full day competition, starting with presentation of the candidates to the jury. We ask them to be themselves. When they are ready, we ask the actors to enter into the play, and this is how the competition itself starts. Once the role play has been completed, the candidates are asked to come back and meet the jury and explain why they have decided to act in one way or the other.
I just came straight from the role play. I felt really stressed at first, but once I got into the room, I saw all the happy people. They're all smiling.
It is difficult to perform when there's judges looking at you, because at the reception, of course, we're used to just having the guests stand there, yes, but they're more interested in themselves. But to have them focus on you, it's different.
And then when I started the role play, I was like, just okay, so go for it and do what you know. Feel like you're in your hotel, so you can do everything properly on the best way.
Well, I hope I made them feel taken care of. They felt welcomed.
It was an amazing time to meet so many people from different countries. I'd never been overseas to Europe before, so it's an absolutely enlightening experience for me.
It was an amazing experience. Now I'm feeling way better now, and it's time to relax.
It really is such an eye-opening competition. I'm really glad to be here.
going to be the 25th anniversary of the David Campbell Trophy. And we are not celebrating only the 25th anniversary, we are also celebrating friendship. Because amical is friendship.
We all worked hard. I do realize that it was so much hard work, and we did that together. But Martin was the person who really, his energy, his contact, his influencing skills made this happen.
It's really proud to be here with you. It's really proud to be with the team I have. Michał, actually, without you, it would not happen either.
And now put your cell phones out. The official act of the handover of the flag now has to happen from Poland to Qatar. There we go.
Can I have the envelope, please? And the winner is Nico Farkas from Austria.
I'm more than thankful holding the trophy in my hand, and thank you for the chance to represent all receptionists in the world. Today there are 15 winners, and thank you so much. And now let's celebrate that amazing event. Thank you very much.
There we go. I hope you enjoyed the video. So this was 2 years ago. Obviously then lots of things happened. And well, one big change was surely the pandemic, which well, kind of pushed us into rebranding everything and reinventing that whole idea of the competition. As you may have heard, we talked or referred to the competition as David Campbell Trophy. And within the last 2 years, we rebranded it to make it the world's best receptionist competition. In 2020, we had 15 countries represented in that competition. And this year, it will be the very first time in AICR history and in the history of this competition that we allow every receptionist or front office agent around the world to join the competition. So we really make it a global competition. And this is also the very first invitation to obviously you as school, but also to the whole Filipino hotel market to join this competition, because the Philippines were never part of the competition. Your neighboring countries were, so the Indonesia, for example, were part of the competition already before. But now we're really giving this competition, well, a kind of a global note, right? So you will, you as teachers, you as school will be able to promote, to join the competition to your students moving forward. Now there are two options. I'm just scrolling down. So the next world final will take place in Baden-Baden in Germany. However, the competition will be done in a virtual format. That means that literally every receptionist, regardless of their location, will be able to compete, to join the competition, to perform in front of a virtual audience, to perform in front of virtual role players, and act the role of a receptionist. And the top 10 in the world will be invited to travel to Baden-Baden. It will be financed by AICR. So for the student or the representative of a school, it will not be at a cost for the student or for the school, etc. So we are inviting everybody out of these top 10 to Baden-Baden to join the world final. And for the very first time, as I said, in AICR history, every receptionist around the world will be able to compete. So how does that work? We have right now it's 17 sections around the world who are actively represented. So we have a committee in Germany, we have a committee in Austria, in Switzerland, in Paris, in the UK, in Poland, etc. In Australia, in Singapore, in Dubai, in Qatar, etc. With an active section consists of at least 20 members who pay 30 euros per person per year on international fees. They run their very own national competition, choosing one winner and one section representative. So one German winner, one Austrian winner, one Singaporean winner, one Australian winner, etc. And they are then guaranteed in the world final. This year, we open the stage to non-represented sections. So for example, China, Norway, Canada, Burkina Faso, etc. And we give them the option to win a wild card. So non-represented sections will receive or are able to join the competition, which will start in November this year, so quite soon, in 2 weeks' time. And they will be given the chance to win a wild card going to Baden-Baden. So the process is quite easy. If you now we are on worldsbestreceptionist.com, and if you want to become a candidate, regardless of your location, you can just get in contact with us here on the left-hand side, give the contact information, etc., and you will be invited in to the competition. Very simple. Yeah. So the easy way to promote the idea of AICR and the world's best receptionist would be through that form, right? In that respect, the candidate must work in a hotel operations as receptionist. So I understand cultural differences. So for example, in China, and I can only relate to China because I had the same call 3 weeks ago with China. In China, everyone has to go to school, right? Everyone has to go to university and obviously finish with a certain degree. So kind of a Chinese bachelor's degree in hospitality management. And then they would do trainees in front office departments during their during their time at university. So I respect that, and we are offering students who have worked or are kind of doing internships during their studies in a hotel. We're offering those students the opportunity to join the competition as well. So that's the easy way, right? That's kind of the minimum question I would have for a future collaboration between you as a school in the Philippines and the AICR. But I see much more potential. I am offering you the following. we are creating something between the Philippines as country and the AICR. So now, how can we connect the St. Dominic's College of Asia and the AICR to make it a great collaboration, right? So my suggestion is, if you are able to gather 20 candidates and to be able to gather 20 members for the AICR, that means 30 euros per person as an entry fee, yeah, as a competition fee. You will be creating your very own Filipino section. You create your very own national competition within the Philippines with our help as judges, for example. We will be able to give you the criteria. We will be able to give you the role players, etc. Yeah, you create your Filipino champion. And the best Filipino receptionist will then join the world final. If obviously the Filipino champion is within the top 10, but you guys are doing great service anyways. I know that, you know, the Filipinos, they know how to do great service, right? This is the kind of invitation I am offering. And I have learned from other countries that it is easily possible. As I said, I've spoken to China before, and what they're now doing is they're reaching out to their network in China. They have already spoken to 35 colleges in China, and they say, why don't we all make one competition where we are promoting the idea of a receptionist of the year competition in China, and we will eventually have one winner, and we are going to send the winner over to the world final, and hopefully that person will win. So this is my second invitation. The first one is just promoting the idea of wildcard. The second one is promoting the idea of creating a Filipino section and helping you with a successful competition, and then in return give you the option of being represented as Filipino section within the world final. And now I'm offering a third, a third aspect, and the third aspect is to offer placements for internships within Europe, within Germany, yeah, for your alumni, yeah. I understand that within the EU it's quite complicated. Yeah, you need to be state recognized. It's a lengthy process, etc. Yeah, I do not have experience with regards to German, to Filipino/German collaboration. I've worked with other countries before and made it happen, but it is something I would do, is to obviously see what is available out there, what is possible out there within Germany, to send people from the Philippines over to come and work here in Germany, whether it is as a student or whether it is as internship or whether it is as alumni, and to work in Germany on a permanent basis. I'm going to do some research, and I will work on it with you. And the fourth and last invitation is obviously, you know, we as AICR, we have a huge portfolio of European industry leaders, hotel managers, general managers, director of rooms in fantastic hotels, etc., who also have a solid academic background, their MBAs or their doctors, etc. And, you know, with the great help of Zoom, etc., you know, webinars are easily, you know, able to be facilitated. And I'm just offering my personal expertise as a continuous and as a speaker moving forward, or as a guest lecturer, etc. And if you are in need of other great European people, with different backgrounds and reservations and sales and yield, etc. We as an association, we have a huge portfolio of active workers in the best hotels in the world or in Europe, in London, in Paris, in Zurich, in Geneva, in Rome, in Berlin, etc. So for us, it's just a phone call away, and then you have that these people on board, I'm sure, because. And to end this promotion of AICR is we are an amical, and as this fellow gentleman has perfectly explained, it's all about friendship. It's all about creating synergies. It's not even that professional. It's personal, right? It's emotional, and we are all kind of these similar individuals just sitting somewhere across the globe. And it's all about creating great connections and lasting memories and sharing best practices, sharing ideas and helping each other. This is hospitality management, right? And this is what we do on a daily basis. So this was my presentation about AICR and about future collaboration. I'm excited to hear from you with regards to your thoughts about my 4 components. And yeah, thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you so much as well, Sir Aryan. I hope that as an alumni, I will be able to join that internship for alumni as well.
Of course.
Thank you so much for that very concise and very informative presentation, Sir Aryan.
You're welcome.
Okay, so let me just pull up my presentation again. All right. Okay, so now to give us a presentation of partnership agenda, we call on board the program chair of hospitality management, Dr. Wendell L. Galapate. Hi, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon, Aryan. Once again, no, we want to express our gratitude, no, so much. Thank you so much for all. Especially our webinar wouldn't have been successful without you. So, without further ado, Sir Ichan, please next slide. So, I will be presenting our proposed international industry engagement agenda. Just same with you, we do have agenda and proposal. No, just like your 4 offers. Okay, so next slide, sir. So as one of the top schools here in our region in the Philippines, we really want also to sustain and meet our vision and mission as one of its key success indicators is of course to have this industry international engagement. So we do have this offering also our partnership agenda with you. So number 1 is that service on advisory boards, the advisory or consulting partnerships. So we might in the future we can have this advisory consulting partnerships, the exchanging of ideas, what are the current trends in the hospitality industry. So the lecturers or the world of education will be updated with their with the knowledge in the current practice in the industry. And then the next one is providing internship opportunities and training and certification, just like what you are offering to us. We do also have, so we are thankful for that. And then conducting joint research and then collaborating on product and service development. So if ever there are some products and services that you wanted to promote and as well on our party, then we will be having a collaboration with that to promote. And then supporting efforts of each party. And then teacher exchange program, just like your number 4 offer, the guest lecturers, the special lecturers. So might be we can have that the teacher exchange program. And then yes, the employment partnerships. Okay, and then next, please. Okay, employment partnerships, and then the faculty, staff, and students immersion. This is also just like or same as the internship program or the alumni immersion program. And then the third is integrating industry input into the curriculum. So this is more on the advising, consultancy, research, collaboration, and then co-design programs if ever you do have some ideas and informations that might help to improve our curriculum. And then the next one is sharing of expertise and best practices, and then community extension and development initiatives, and then the program implementation. So what might be your ideas with regards to, of course, still the current practices in the hospitality industry for the advancement and for the development of our hospitality and tourism program. Okay, and then for the ad hoc agenda, for additional agenda, can also you and our college can offer courses, areas of specialization and diploma. So whatever certifications the AICR is offering, then we can also offer to our students here in the Philippines. And then the next one is right to use the name and the trademark. Okay, and then availability of a full range of proven educational materials, and then full range of supplemental materials. So whatever for the educational or the training certification materials you are using, and we are also practicing and utilizing here in the Philippines, then we can also exchange materials for the trainings and certifications. And then students receive globally recognized credentials, and then offering also professional development training courses, and then delivery professional certifications, the designation ranging from entry level to executive. Okay, and then next slide, please, sir. Okay, and then you can position your organization as the official training certification partner of the St. Dominic College of Asia. And then also we can have the industry fellowship, and then contract for the research partnerships, and then commercialization partnerships with St. Dominic College of Asia. Okay, and of course, these are the optimizing reward. No, it should be the win-win. No, if we will be benefiting, we would like also you to have this benefits just like what we can have. Okay, so we do have the value to the international industry partner for the strategic industry engagement. Then this can you can also have secure your financial and resource support for the research projects, and then other agendas, and then you can also have potential industry benefit, bringing the true meaning of applied research, and then also streamlining the commercialization of the targeted fields or trainings, the certifications that can leverage the intellectual property and capability of the school and also the ARCR. And then profiling in the international industry partner, research outcomes, and broader circles beyond academic publications. And then also we will be having enhanced stakeholders experiences through innovative placements and immersive projects. Then this also includes the possibility of international placements within global business. So might as well we can have not only the St. Dominic College of Asia, but we can invite other schools here in the Philippines to help us to collaborate and also to work with you. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, and also another benefits will be opening doors. This is one of the opening doors to valuable networks within the business community and accessing business leaders as adjunct professors and mentors for our students. and also streamlining pathways into key industry to accelerate graduate employment outcomes, so that when they're going to graduate, they are well equipped. And then harnessing the full power of international industry partner as a conduit to education and to support the foundation goals, to support the St. Dominic goals, and also to support the AICR goals. And then the last one is recognizing the learning that occurs within the industry, micro-credentialing, and then securing an ongoing stream of learners through preferential pathways into the university and into the schools and into the industry partners, or to the ARCR as our partner, and also to have an integral part of the ecosystem in which business can operate. So we will be able to learn, thrive, and also harness the potential of the students. Okay, so that will be our proposed agenda for this collaboration. So yes, that's end my proposed agenda.
Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Wendell Galapate. So I hope that everyone was everything was discussed properly. However, if you still have any questions, this is the time for our matters of partnership and open forum. Okay, so Sir Aryan, if you have any questions or clarifications with regards to the things that we presented, you may now ask everyone here.
Thank you so much for this lovely presentation. And I see there's great synergies and great potential for a future collaboration here, because it really tackles, you know, it really it really shows that you as school and us as an association of hospitality experts have a lot in common. You know, it's all about education. It's all about creating synergies. It's about driving talent development and learning from each other, exchange of ideas, best practices, that intercultural exchange, which really is not only a solid, is not only the base of your proposal, but also the base of my proposal. So I see some great potential there, absolutely. And I have no concrete questions about it. I'm just very happy that we're having this discussion today, and I have the feeling that the future is very prosperous.
Thank you so much, Sir Aryan. We are really glad to hear about that from you. And so, from the School of International Hospitality and Tourism Management, do we have a question from Dr. Maricar Maranan, or for the Viverals Office, Dr. Balsikas? Do you have any questions for Mr. Aryan?
No, thank you. Thank you very much.
I think I will just make a suggestion, because St. Dominic is truly very, very innovative, and that I think the department, the International Hospitality Management and Tourism, has just given us numerous suggestions, and I think a lengthy agenda, and I do not know if Aryan was actually overwhelmed by it. I hope I hope you were not able to realize, I mean, I hope that you were not able to develop that overwhelming feeling that these guys have really huge agenda, and that they have a lot of things in their mind. But truly what you have just mentioned, that the synergy between our school and your organization is truly correct, no? Because our aim is almost the same with the aim of your organization. So may I just suggest that we do it one step at a time, okay? Because the vision of the department is truly very inspiring, and at the same time, your suggestions are also very inspiring. So may I just suggest that the first thing, perhaps, I do not know if you guys would agree with this, is to strengthen first our collaboration in terms of the promotion of both the school in your organization and the organization in the Philippines through the promotion of the reception contest. And then I do not know if Saint Dominic can actually handle being, say, the main promoter of your global receptionist. Can it be done, Ms. Dr. Galapate? Is it possible? Can you muster different schools together and make Saint Dominic as the leader of the IACR, the Amicali, the Friendship Global Receptions? Do you think we can do it, right?
Yes, Doc, we can do it with the help of course, the friendship and social the networking to collaborate with our different schools here in the Philippines. So with also the help of synergy, we can do that. Everything will become possible.
Yes. So I'm really my focus is that we can actually have a take-off with the suggestion of Aryan here, the 4 pillars of the organization. Plus, within the 4 pillars, I hope that the education side from us, the research and the improvement of the curriculum should be embedded within the 4 pillars of the suggestion of Aryan. So that, you know, Aryan, we from the academe is always conscious that everything should be interweaved, okay? So that there is some sort of complementary among our goals together with the industry needs and of course the academe needs. So that's why I was looking at that way, that the 4 pillars, perhaps we could use that one as our springboard, plus then, but the 4 pillars should have research component altogether, plus improvement to the curriculum of the hospitality and tourism management. That is just a suggestion. I think the dean and the program chair and other minds could share their thoughts too.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nila W. Basigas. Actually, we have a message here from Dean Dr. Jovid Maranan. So the objective of having our very own caster in the Philippines is a great opportunity. Spearheading such activity will give a big mark to the school. So together with Dr. Meldal Galapati and our institution, Sir Aryan, we will try our best to promote that here in the Philippines as well. So do we have any other questions or clarifications or suggestions from our program chair from tourism management, Professor Alvin G. Yumu?
Together with the hospitality management, we will promote the program to other institutions to join the competition for the best reception in the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Yumu. Okay, so how about you, Sir Professor Melbert P. Animas? Do you have any questions for?
Okay, none so far, but we are committed also to assist the AICR in the promotion of the organization, and at the same time your competition for the best receptionist in the world. And we are also hoping and crossing our fingers that we can be part of the 17 sections of the AICR. Thank you, Sir Aryan.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree to that, Sir Aryan. We are really looking forward to be partner with you, and with the help of our competitive students. So as you see, what we had in our international webinar, they are very competitive and they are very with regards to support. When you are asking them for support, they are very supportive. Thank you so much, Sir Aryan. So I believe we are all set. So for the synthesis, may I call on again Dr. Wendell L. Galapate to give us a synthesis of the whole meeting.
Okay, to sum up the minutes of the meeting, we do have the presentation of the ARCR, their four pillars: the national competition, their social aspects, their global competition, and their the offerings or the proposed agenda for the St. Dominic College of Asia. Number one is the promotion of the wild card. So we will be the ARCR, or the St. Dominic of College of Asia will be collaborating the ARCR. Number one condition is to gather 20 candidates, and then or 20 members who wanted to join the ARCR. That is 20 euros per person. And then we will be having also our Philippine edition ARCR national competition to create Filipino champion, and then create Philippine committee, the Philippines receptionist of the year. And then the number two offer is the promotion of the Filipino section, the ARCR section. And then number three is offer placements in Germany, internships, or the alumni work in Germany in a permanent basis. And then the last offer was European industry leaders. We will be having a teacher exchange program, or the offering of guest lecturers, special guest speakers, and then active different active workers in Europe that we might have in our training seminars and other events. Okay, and then also we do have the proposed agenda from the side of St. Dominic College of Asia, such as the service on advisory boards, the providing of internship opportunities, and then collaboration with regards to product and service development, and then also supporting each efforts of each party, and then the employment partnerships, and then also faculty, staff, and student immersion, and then also integrating industry input into the curriculum enhancement, such as advising, consultancy, and then other services that might help each other, and then also sharing of expertise and best practices. And then also we agreed that first we have to strengthen the promotion of the organization, the ARCR, and then also the St. Dominic College of Asia. And then there should be a complementary with regards to the academic needs. And then also the four pillars of the ARCR will be our guide and our board for our curriculum enhancement for the hospitality and tourism program. And then the last one is, of course, we will be promoting, and we will do our best for the national competition, the Philippines edition of the Best Receptionist of the Year. So that concludes our meeting for today.
Thank you so much, Dr. Wendell Algoyapate. And
you.
actually, we believe here that there is a commonality between the what the AICR is trying to give to its partners, and what St. Dominic can also offer. So I hope that with the four pillars, we will try, Mr. Aryan, to do the best we can. We will have this as a challenge for us, not only for us here as the leaders of the academy, but also to our students. Thank you so much, Sir Aryan. So I believe that that concludes our international partnership and collaboration meeting. Thank you so much, Sir Aryan, and I hope that we can have another meeting, hopefully for the next projects, for the next project of our institutions and your institution as well. So may I ask for a quick screenshot or photo of for documentation? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Jovid Maricar Morana. Okay, so let me do the screenshot. Okay, so for everyone, one, two, three. Okay, another one. One, two, three. Thank you so much, Mr. Arian. And thank you, everyone, Dr. Wendell Golapate, Professor Melbert Animas, Sir Alvin Yumul, Dr. Neil W. Balsicas, and Dr. Jovid Moran. Thank you so much for being on board and for this initiative. And we're really looking forward to a fruitful years, okay, together with the AICR. Thank you so much, Mr.
And
Arian.
Thank you very much.
Arian, I will
Thank you very
be
much.
disturbing again you
Thank you, thank
for
you.
asking details and information.
Absolutely. We'll stay in touch.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Keep in
you.
touch.
Thank you
Thank
so much. Have a
you.
safe
Pleasure
day.
meeting you all.
Thank you very much, Ariane.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Neil Basikas and Dean Marana.
Ay!
Hello, Doc.
Kaya?